So hello everyone, welcome to CLK's Gaming. Today again we are going to operate this class 350/1 train from Milton Central to London Euston on West Coast Main Line. So first of all we will prepare this train for our today's journey. So we'll insert the master key and then put on the reversal into the neutral. So we'll now turn off the cab equipment lights and then put on the headlights to the daylight. We'll turn off the tail lights, these tail lights which are red in color. As you can see, these are the tail lights. Now they are turned off because this is the front side of this train. This is the back side where the tail lights are turned on. Basically this is the simple thing. We'll unlock the right hand side doors to start the passenger boarding. And as you can see, the battery and pantograph is already in working position. So you can see there, the pantograph is at up position and the battery is also having the voltage in it, as you can see on this voltmeter. So everything is turned on now. Now we are putting the reverser into the forward direction. Then we will see the lightening of the train, interior lighting. We will turn on the saloon lights. And talking about air condition, nothing is there regarding the air condition. Okay, so lighting is finally on. Let's again check for lighting. It is not showing on. I think the lighting is turned on. Let's see further. This is daylight, we does not require any lighting. So closing the right hand side doors as per the instructions given. You can see the signal is now green. We are good to go. This is our power brake handle, as you can see. So talking about this particular service, this train is coming from Birmingham New Street, and we have given the operation of this service from Milton Central to London Euston. So next stop is Bletchley platform. I may be wrong in pronunciation, but bear with me because I am not from UK. I am from India. So these are some very small stations UK which I cannot pronounce correctly. I think at next stop we'll try some safety systems also. Currently there is no any safety system here. Next speed limit, as you can see, is 90 mph here in the map. And the further speed limit is 75 mph, so we'll slow down our train. so we will not overspeed and break the rules. The next stop is just 1 miles away, as you can see in the HUD. We are on time for our second stop, or you can say first stop of our journey. As you can see here, the 6 to 12 cars should be stopped at the edge of the platform as per the instruction written on this blackboard. This is 6 to 12 cars train should stop here. So our train is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 cars train. So we should stop at the edge of the platform. Mostly at all of the stations, as you can see that boards. We'll try to find out some safety systems. Need to see first of all where they are located. These are all the indicators light, and okay, TPWS is on. DSD also cut in. So vigilance we are turning on. TPWS on. DSD normal. This normal means on and isolated means off. You can see the alarms are now. We'll first of all put them off. So whenever the vigilance is turned on, as you can see, whenever you stand up or leave your seat of or driver's seat, this alarm will sound whenever the vigilance is turned on or in a normal position. So we are now finally operating the train with all the safety systems turned on. So let's see how our experience will be. As you can hear the sounds of Siemens traction motors. Very good melodious sound. I mistakenly pressed left side door open switch. So emergency brakes are applied due to pressing of No, it is not due to the pressing of left hand side switch. It is due to the safety system's trigger. Some mistake happened. Again, start our train. As you can see, our next stop, Buzzard. Lincoln Buzzard, platform number 4. Just 5 miles away from here. The acceleration of this train is also decent, not very fast and not very slow. Again, the emergency brake applied. I don't know why. Think something is being mistakenly pressed, that's why this is happening. Okay, this reverser should not be go to the neutral position whenever your train is running. Okay, I will take care of that. I think we might get delayed to our second stop. Let's see, we'll try to cover in next stops. Because this train is having very less stops, as you can see. After the Leighton Buzzard platform, we are having directly the last stop, which is London Euston platform 6. So very few stops. I mean, only 2 stops are left. The second last and last one. That's it. So this train comes from Birmingham New Street, which is a very, not very, but far from London Euston. That's why this train operates as express passenger service, having very less stops. Just 2 miles are remaining for our next stop. So we might get 2 minutes late to the next stop, 2 to 3 minutes late. But we'll cover up in the next big distance between the 2 stops, as you can see. miles remaining for our next station. We are shortly arriving at our next stop. As you can see, the weather is slightly changing. It is a bit foggy at this station. Dynamic weather is turned on, that's why it is happening. We'll again stop at the edge of the platform as per that board's instructs, as you can see. So now we are not at the edge of the platform, we are at somewhere away from the edge of the platform, as you can see. We are near to this 6 to 8 cars board. As you can see here, 6 to 8 cars stop. We'll take one peek in very short time because we are already running late. I don't want to late our first run on this West Coast main line. Lock the doors and then we are good to go now. Let's turn on the instrument lights. I think difference will appear here because currently the daylight is strong. Some services are taking 1 hour to complete this distance, which are stopping services. I don't know which stations are there, but you can see there are not many stations. I think these smaller or intermediate stations are between our previous stop and London Euston. I think this 35 miles you can see here. So this distance might have several amount of stops. That's why other services, which are shorter running services, takes 1 hour to complete the distance from Milton Central to what you say London Euston. So we are currently having half an hour to complete this 35 miles. We are having yellow signal also. Let's see. So okay, the 60 miles per hour speed limit is coming there. I think we are being shifted towards that line, that third line as well. As you can see, the third line signal is also yellow, and the next signal of that third line will be red because we are going to be shifted to that line, because that is the fast line which is used by class 390 type of trains, which are non-stopping services. And this service is also express passenger service. As I said, this train is coming from Birmingham. So yeah, you can see on the signal we are being shifted towards right hand side. So from next points and crossing we will change our track, as you can see. So So we are finally changing our tracks. Again we will shift it to the right hand side. So here it is. We are finally on the high speed main line, which is generally for non-stopping trains. And for next 33 miles we will now add to the highest speed. Like you can say the speed limit is 110 miles per hour. You can see here. We'll now cover up all the time that we have wasted during our previous ride. So this type of stations we will skip till the London Euston. We'll try to sound the horns when we are passing through the stations to avoid the danger of trespassing and all. Weather is type of foggy and cloudy weather, as you can see. There is no sunshine. You can see the Pendolino class 390 crossing. So I think the max speed of this particular train is 110 miles per hour, as you can see here also. On the top it is written. Will not exceed this speed. I don't know whether this train is having the option of what you say, cruise control or what. Let's see. Nothing is there. The cruise control option should be here only, if it is there, but I think it is not there. So we'll save our game here. If anything goes wrong, then we can resume from here. Because sometimes power cutoffs and voltage fluctuations may cause the computer to shut down. Next stop is around 27 miles and we are having around 25 minutes, less than 25 minutes. Actually we are on time, but somewhat we are having delay of 1 to 2 minutes due to that crossing but we'll cover up till reaching towards our stop, which is London Euston. The next 100 mile speed limit is coming shortly. We'll slow down our speed to 100 miles. So talking about the information of this West Coast Main Line, this West Coast Main Line is completely having the length of 399 miles, but this complete West Coast Main Line is not covered in this game. So we are having some parts of West Coast Main Line in different routes. We can see the some patches or some parts of West Coast Main Line, very small parts in different routes of United Kingdom, particularly talking about this game. But the complete West Coast Main Line in reality in United Kingdom is from Glasgow Central to what you say London Euston, and Edinburgh is also covered in Glasgow Central. They are on the opposite side, but the West Coast Main Line originates from there, from Edinburgh and Glasgow Central, and it comes all the way down towards the side of Europe, which is towards the London Euston. It is the very main line, main part of United Kingdom, you can say. So this particular West Coast Main Line is West Coast Main Line South, which this route was released with Trainsim Wildfire on 17 September 24. As you can see, we are having the distance left to cover is around 22 miles. So we are covering approximately 1 mile per minute. We'll try to maintain our speed. As you can see, a lot of Pendulums class 390 are crossing from right hand side track. So one good thing is that all the stations are available on the all lines. As you can see, you can run your train on any line, even if it is stopping service or express service. All the floor platforms are there for all the 4 lines. As far as the stations, previous stations was there on all 4 lines. Let's see what are there in the next part. You can see this station is also having 4 platforms covering all the 4 lines. So if you want to stop your train, or if you want to add a stop to this train at the station or at any station, you can add the stop on the particular line of the train only. You don't need to change the track for that. It's a very good thing. But simultaneously it increases the risk of getting hit by train for the passengers, because the trains are running at a very high speed. Passengers might be standing at the edge of the platform, and in this fog type of weather it is not easy to see the train from the distance because the visibility is too low. You can see if we are approaching the platform, then it can be seen at a very later stage. As you can see, we are approaching some platform, but we can't clearly see due to the fog and visibility, as you can see. So it causes some delays in sounding the horn and to warn that passengers on the station that the train is coming. I think the line is occupied in front. You can see the signal are getting cleared stage by stage. You can see we are passing this green signal. You can see. Now we are passing this green signal. Then only the next green signal is turning green. I think this might be the trend of the signal operation, I think, for this line. Or you can say the train in front of us is also running at the same 110 miles per hour speed. You can see here 16 miles are remaining and more than 16 minutes are there. So finally we are in the phase of time covering. We are covering all the previous time wastages that was happened due to my mistakes. This is some goods train with a class 66 locomotive attached to it. As you can see, suddenly the stations are appearing in front of us due to the fog. Fandolinos are a lot on this line. As you can see, we are having parallel race with some train which is on that slow or stopping line, we can say. You see that line is having 90 to 100 miles per hour limit and our line is having 110 miles per hour limit. Same trains running at different speeds. Just 12 miles left for our destination, London Euston. We are having more than 12 minutes, 13 minutes up to we are having. I thought that we are approaching some station. Yeah, some station was there, but at the right hand side. I think some line is joined. Oh, that small line is joined. Small line, what we can say, London tube train line. You can see there. Bakerloo line. I think the name of that line is Bakerloo. It's from Harrow and Wellstone to Elephant Castle, something like that. I don't remember much. But that line is also featured in this route. Some part of that line, which is along the west coast main. You can see this tube train here. Here it is standing at the track. Just 9 miles remaining for our destination. We are currently on time. Approximately 7.5 miles are remaining for our destination, and we are currently having 10 minutes to cover that. I think the speed limits will drop from here. You can see the next speed limit, which is coming shortly, is 90 miles per hour. You can see another thing, class 3777. No, class 777, not 3777. This is Electro Star, I think. The name is Electro Star, but not sure about class 777 or something else. I think it is class 777 only. Let's slow down the speed to 90 miles per hour. So I turned this HUD into the minimal type of HUD to enjoy the immersive view of operating the trains and passenger board. So you can get the important or required information through this HUD, and all the another information you can get through the actual train, which is like a real life situation. In real life you don't have any HUD, it is like this. Next speed limit is 85 kmph, not kmph, mph. We are running in imperial system of units, not in metric system. In United Kingdom, imperial system is followed like US, miles per hour, miles and all. Just 4 miles are remaining, and we are having up to 8 minutes, so double time we have to cover up this distance. But I think we'll arrive on time only, not early, because you can see the speed limit is continuously dropping slowly, and it will be very less when we will be near to the destination, which is London Euston, because it is major stop having a lots of points and crossings. So to avoid any mishap or accident, the section having a lots of points and crossing, or the junction having lots of points and crossing, they are always having very less speed limit. To to lower or to lower the speed of wear and tear of the joints and all, to avoid any sort of accident from happening. The next speed limit is 55 miles per hour, as you can see on the route map, small route map. And next to next speed limit is 50 miles per hour. So just 2 miles remaining for the destination. You can see we are approaching the station. We are just away from station, 1 mile away from station. Just outside the station, we will be having the speed limit of 25 miles per hour. This is the end of West Coast Main Line. I mean, for this game also, and for real life, West Coast Main Line south part ends here at, what you say, London Euston. So from here I don't know which line continues further. We are having 3 minutes. So we are arriving 3 minutes early to the London Euston, even after wasting some amount of time in between the two stations. So this is the London Euston. You can see the last stop. So this is the last stop. The line ends here. As you can see, the brakes are being automatically applied because there is a dead end in the front. You can see all the trains are ending here. Complete end of West Coast Main Line. That's it for the today's video. And thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.